What is going on, everybody? This knife, I got a lot of people asking me to do a review on this one. I did the Black Cross knife and it was pretty popular, so now you guys asked and we're doing it. The TF817RD Red Cross knife. Let's get into it.
Hi, my name is what? My name is my name is Sadie. Hi, my name is.
Let's open this bad boy up. Pretty excited about this one. Whew. You know, if you add some of those knives to your Amazon cart and just wait, the price will fluctuate up and down every so often. This thing, I ended up getting a pretty good little deal on it. I think it was like $7. But yeah, there it is, guys. Let's get a close-up on it. If you can see that. There's this. Belt clip seems to be nice, but is a good looking knife. I was worried that when I stick this in my pocket, that this thing right here is going to be down inside the pocket, so it's probably going to be a little bit harder to pull out. We'll see about that. Now, this is going to be here, so that's going to be your trigger. Wow, fast blade on it. The liner lock right here seems to be pretty smooth, but I like that, guys. I like the fact that the actual crosses right here are your trigger. So boom. Now this isn't a dual blade, this is a single blade right here. So this side is not a blade, so it just looks like it. Gives it that dagger style effect, but it's got the red trim right here on the outsides. The blade sharpness, well, if you sit there and grind your skin off, you can get some hair, but not too bad. Let's go see how sharp this thing really is. Alright, now to test the sharpness of this bad boy, we've got, and these things are hard to cut, but the bean burrito. Now, these are about as hard as a rock, so if this blade can cut through this, then this blade is something serious. Alright, guys. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. Yep, I'll tell you what, let's just give it a quick. Look at that clean cut right there. Maybe a little saw action. Wow, let's get an up close on that. That is the clean cut, guys. Doesn't get much sharper than that right there. Holy cow. Now we saw this thing cut through one rock solid burrito. Now let's see what it's like on some paper. The point on it is fantastic. I mean, it pokes through this stuff rather well. So the dagger type effect of this knife, it passes that. Now, when you're cutting, you can tell right here on the sides of the paper that it does rip, but it's a smooth rip, which is not terrible at all for a cheap knife like this. So this thing is actually holding up rather well. Let's dive into it a little deeper. All right, now let's see how long this bad boy is. Boom. Measure from there. So 9 inches. So it's a pretty large knife. The blade on it's gonna be a little bit over 3.5 inches. Well, I guess depending on how you play with it there, between 3.5, 3/4 inches. The closing, I mean, it closes. See, I can do everything with one hand, no problem at all. This thing, let's flip it right here. Measure it out, right? 5 inches closed. Now, this is what I was a little bit worried about, fitting this down in the pocket, because that's going to be catching. I wish these were up here and vice versa, but if you can see that pocket, the belt clip, see how they have it raised all the way up? right here, which is real good. So, you know, a lot of times they'll be right here, and then you'll have this much knife sticking out of your pocket. But let's go see what this thing's all about. Moment of truth. I was worried about putting it in your pocket, you know, with these having to go down inside of your pocket, it might get stuck. So, moment of truth, guys. Actually slides in better than I thought it would. The concealed side of it, it still shows some right here. This shirt is rather long, so it's gonna, you know, with the size knife it is, you are gonna see a little bit. I mean, you could definitely have it pulled down. The print on it's not too bad. Those things, I call them those things, but the two crosses on the side actually show some print, but doesn't seem to slide out too bad. And your trigger is right there. So overall, not near as bad as I thought it would. Slides in good, slides out good. Well, you see that? It just opened in my pocket. So let's try that one more time. One more time. And there's your trigger, guys. Pretty simple knife, guys. The weight on it, aluminum handle, I'm almost 1000% sure. Stainless steel blade. Let's get the actual weight on it. Cut my little scale on. 5.3 ounces. So it's over 4, so it's gonna go on the heavier side of the pocket knives, but for a large knife like that, fully open, can't complain. The simplicity of it is awesome. The trigger, I could see this maybe going off in your pocket because it's so big, but you do got to give it a little bit of pressure to pop that spring open. So not too bad. One more close up. The reds. All right. There it is, guys.